What's going on, YouTube? I'm the stock guru, the coolest stock trader on YouTube. And today I'm going to be breaking down the day trades that I took today. I only took two. I was green one and red one, so 50% accuracy today. Not too bad, but I was able to end the day green, and today I'm basically thanking my risk versus reward, okay? So without further ado, let's get right into it. What I'm going to do, right now I have SPY up, and this is one of the stocks that I traded, but I'm actually going to pull up the S&P futures for this just so you guys can get a better idea of what exactly I was watching in the morning, okay? So right here is about where the market opens here. I'm gonna get this all zoomed in just perfectly so you guys can get an idea of what I was seeing in the morning, okay? So when I woke up, I was seeing an uptrend, okay? But hold on, let's get it. Okay, so I was seeing, there we go. I was seeing this uptrend, okay? Making higher lows here, and that's what I saw in the morning. But I did realize also that overnight we had this big downtrend. So I drew this trend line, and actually let me go into a 5-minute chart here so you can really see where this line is coming from, okay? So we had this big gap down, and then ever since that gap down, this trend line was basically acting as a resistance, basically up until the market opened, okay? So now, right before the market opened, this is what I started watching. Let me zoom in again. What I saw is that we began uptrending, right? So I drew another trend line, and here's what I noticed is right when the market opened, or before this here happens before the market opened, okay? So we break above this trend line, and now I noticed this first bounce here, we kind of almost bounced to the opposite side, right? So instead of having this act as resistance, it's now acting as a support. And I'm also very cautious that, we've been downtrending ever since the trades have been available, because just so everybody knows, if you're watching this video on a different day, I'm trading on a Tuesday, and yesterday, Monday, was President's Day. So the market was closed. So we had a long weekend, and when the futures first opened up, they started trending down. And when the market opened up, I noticed, let me zoom in here a lot, okay? So right before market opens, I already explained how we started breaking above this trend line. You can see we're making higher highs here. So I'm feeling a little bit more bullish. I'm thinking that we're going to kind of maybe go to close the gap, but we're going to get something here, okay? So what happens right at market open is it drops right back down, right to this same kind of support level that I created with this trend line. And then this is where I buy in. I know this is kind of risky, and I don't usually take these kinds of trades buying right at market open. But today, it kind of just made sense for me. It didn't continue it didn't go through here and then smash down. So what I did is I got in at 931, okay? So actually on this candlestick. Believe it or not, guys, I got in before this big move happened. So I got in like literally right at the bottom here, guys. I got in. You know what? Maybe I'll even take it over to SPY. Actually, no, I'm not going to take it over to SPY. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more and show you guys. Like, I got in. Oops, sorry, I went too far there. I got in on this candlestick, but I mean, you're going to have to kind of take my word for it. But I got in right at the beginning. Actually, I can show you the trades here so you can have a better idea. Here are the actual trades I took this morning, okay? You can see the date. You can see the time. 9:31, right on this candlestick, is where I bought in. And then I hold, okay? We shoot up. I'm up over 10%. I'm up over 15%, I think. But what I was shooting for is 20%. And I was also shooting for a higher target. I was thinking, honestly, that this thing would get closer to 375. I lowered my target after I saw how it wasn't as strong as I thought it would be. But yeah, I held through this. Just held through it, realizing, like, I think that we have something good going on here. I thought it was strong, so I held through it. And then we eventually start going back here. And then this is when I got out, guys. I start getting out right when we're above this, because right there, that's when I was able to get 20%. Oh, oops, I lost my thing. Here we go. This is right when I started getting seeing 109 on the bid, and I got in at 89 cents per contract. By the way, guys, just so you know, these are actually options. So if you're getting confused about the price and stuff, that's because I'm trading options here. If you don't understand options, I definitely recommend you looking into that a little bit yourselves. But just to clear things up, you're wondering how am I making 20% trading SPY? I'm trading the options, okay? But anyway, so I get in at 89 cents per contract, and I didn't want to sell until I saw 109 on the bid. And I probably should have done a limit order. I probably would have got filled, but I didn't. Got filled a cent lower, so 19% on that trade. I'm not complaining at all. I'm completely happy with that. And I think it was a great trade. And I think I also got it out at the right time because if you watch here, you'll see that we don't sustain these levels very well. And that's why my target, I'm glad that I lowered my target. And then you can see right here, we start breaking down. Okay, so a pretty decent trade on SPY today. And I wish I could say that was my only trade, but it wasn't. I also took a trade on AMD. So let's take a look at AMD here, guys. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I probably should have re-entered here, but I mean, I just had a horrible trade, guys. If I recall, I got in like right around here, and this was not me going to take the normal trades I usually like to take. Like I wasn't aiming to make 20% here. Basically, I just wanted to see it retest this. But what happened is when I got to it, it was looking like this. Let me show you guys. It was looking like it was going to go back out and have a nice pullback pattern, ABCD pattern, cup and handle, whatever you want to call it. It looked like it was going to come up and touch this really great. So I got in. Let me pull up my trades again. Got in here at 947, which is going to be right here. And got out here at 950. So yeah, I stopped out of this one. Is this 950? Yeah, this is 950. So I stopped out. Less than 10% loss on that, so not a big deal. I think it's what? Yeah, 6%. Lost 6% on that, so not too big of a deal there. Nothing to cry home about, but I mean, I really should have traded this one better. I guess I can get into it for you guys. I mean, what we had here is we have a nice trend, so I drew this trend line. And then right here, we start to break trend. And it's pretty obvious here, like this is where you're going to want to buy in. Buy the breakout, we get in. And then you can ride it up to this resistance and then maybe add some more for the breakout or just get completely out because it very easily could have been rejected there, okay? So that would have been a much better way to play it. And I also just want to show you guys, if you throw a Fibonacci on here, which if you don't understand what the Fibonacci is, I have a whole nother video about it. You can check that out. Just go ahead and look up Fibonacci or Fibonacci retracement on my channel and you'll find a great video on it. But if you do throw up a Fibonacci here, what you're going to see is we basically came right next to the 50% mark. So this was really a great Fibonacci trade. I just got in too soon. I just got in too soon. You know, that'll happen because sometimes these things will rip right here, but that's not the case today. I wanted to hang out a little bit lower here, and then finally we break this trend line and we trend up. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and click on my channel below. You're going to find a lot more videos like this. I do a lot of trade recaps. And I do a lot of things all about the stock market. My whole YouTube channel is dedicated to trading stocks. So if you guys like this, you're definitely going to like some of my other videos. And if you did, go ahead and drop the like on this video. It really supports the channel and lets me know that you guys like what I'm putting out. And if you guys have any comments or suggestions, go ahead and drop them below because that always helps too. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.